Today I'm interviewing Tati and I'm Ari.
And this is Summer.
Summer. My first question for you guys today is what do you think motivation is?
I think motivation is this internal desire to get your goals and accomplishments done in life.
Yeah, so did you know that there's two types of motivation actually?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so the two types are called intrinsic and eccentric motivations.
Oh.
Yeah, so intrinsic motivation is when you have motivation that pretty much comes from within yourself. You're motivated to do things not from external sources, but more from inside yourself. And eccentric motivation is when you're motivated to do things from external sources, almost like receiving trophies or awards and external validation. And I think everyone definitely has their own types of motivations. And which one do you think you have now that I've described them to you?
I think I mostly now have maybe a little bit of both. I know my internal motivation is to like get good grades and like graduate, but I think my external motivation is like from like my family and stuff. Cause like they'll always be like, "Hey, if you graduate, then I'm gonna put your diploma on the wall." So it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a part of like my diploma is gonna be like a trophy that they can hold up." So like that's my motivation.
Yeah, so that definitely is an example of intrinsic motivation. So I think it's cool to have both. I feel like personally I also have a hint of both too, but mainly I have intrinsic validation just because I like finding validation in myself too, but like also with work I do like when other people reward me and stuff. So, yeah, I honestly feel like most people have both of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you feel about receiving just rewards in general, like being acknowledged?
Mm, it's like 50-50 for me. Like I like getting rewards and stuff, but sometimes I like feel like it's like a pity participation award if you like get too many awards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like they're just handed out to like multiple people because I feel like trophies definitely should be like for the people who are at like the top who like um did extraordinary, and like I feel like sometimes I get like that self-doubt where it's like I don't think I did that well, so why am I receiving this?
Yeah, I agree with that. I've also noticed that like specifically like when we're younger children, we just receive awards. Just everyone will receive like a trophy just to make everyone feel good. And I feel like that kind of makes the trophy lose a little bit of value because if everyone's getting it, then it's is it really like a reward?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is nice for everyone to at least receive like one reward in their life, but I feel like they should definitely be earned. Have you ever received any awards before?
um I mean, I used to be on swim team, and I used to get like first and second place, so I got a lot of ribbons from that. And I was so used to compete in like karate competitions, and I have a bunch of trophies from that as well.
Slay. Yeah, I think like that's why having hobbies is cool too, because it's like you can find like personal fulfillment within those hobbies too. But you can also like get rewards and stuff, which also can make you feel good about yourself too.
Yeah.
I've also played a lot of sports too, and I my favorite one I think was mainly cheerleading because I did receive some rewards for that, and I felt like I was like good at what I did in that class in that sport too. So I feel like that's also like a nice feeling.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, I think sports also are like a huge thing. Because maybe I don't know. Also, I think ego can play into this a little bit too. I won't get into that in like too much depth right now, but I do think that that has to do with like motivation as well. But yeah, I just honestly think that motivation is something that not every person has due to like different reasons, but I think it is a great thing to have um because it can like drive you to do things that you want to do, and whether it comes from within or from like an external source, I think it's just like a really great thing to have and be able to experience. So yeah, thanks for listening to our interview,
Yeah.
and and bye bye.
Pause the video.